list. I never want to hear that music again.
With 1, 2 swipes of my baby mama EBT. You know, welcome to the Hustle Holix Hip Hop Show on Road Dogs TV. And today we got a special guest, Optamistic Pr1me. Give it up, everybody.
Building.
Thank you for having me.
Now my man got a plethora of shit going on. If I said that right, a plethora of stuff going on. So
Dozens.
we're going to get into it right now. First, I wanted to get into the strain you got out.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got the Cali Fresh strain. Y'all be looking for that real soon. You know, we still in development process, and I'm looking forward to the launch of Cali Fresh, this medicinals. That's an extension of my family-owned brand, Built From Scratch. We've been in business since 2014, and I've been making extremely large connections just with the brand, with the development of it, the reactions, and people even taking designs that I've made. There was a brand that I found that used a Sade mock-up that I had for Built From Scratch. And instead of me being bitter, I said, you know what? Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yeah.
If I'm making this much of an impact, why don't I step back, do it professionally when I'm ready to do it on a scale that they're doing it at?
Yeah.
I saw that they had connections with celebrities.
Okay.
So when they was putting the Sade shirt on the celebrities, it made me look like I was biting them.
Biting them, yeah. Okay.
I remember he had the bucket hat. He had a bucket hat built from scratch. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey man, I reached out. I'm like, hey, so that little bucket hat, you know what I'm saying? A little built from scratch. Let me get one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it became his his profile picture. That was hard, man. They love on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the jacket you got on right now?
Yeah, this is Built From Scratch right here.
You should have.
Probably can see it.
Cali Fresh.
Cali
Fresh.
You know what I like about it? I like the quality.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, it's online right now on Shopify, so you know what I'm saying. Just go to my Instagram right now, Optamistic Pr1me, OPTAMISTIC Pr1me, and go to my link tree, and everything that you need to get access to is right there. The music, the merch, that there. And follow me, and I follow back.
Like, how long you been doing music for? Like?
I've been doing music since I was 14 because it was my outlet from being from getting out of the streets. One interview I heard from Snoop, he was like, I made a decision to do music full time. You know what I'm saying? And I decided to take that same moniker. You know what I'm saying? One day those worlds gonna meet.
Yeah.
So it's like what happens when you run into somebody you just squabbled up or did some dirt with, and it went sour, and you run into him at an industry party.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down.
The worlds connect.
Yeah.
Then that's when the worlds connect. Not saying I was out there doing anything shiesty, because I wasn't. Anybody who got something done to him had it coming. So I stand on that, and I respect the game. I respect everybody in it. As long as we respect each other, it's solid. But I chose to do music.
Yeah, I mean, I remember we was like high school, like he was rapping, like me and him, we freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I had my group in there. I probably had like a little group or something, but like not like he was doing it. And like, you know what I'm saying? He was down there, he was all from the east side doing that little thing.
Yeah.
But like, he rapping.
Shouts out to PSC, man.
Yeah, PSC, yeah, porno style click. So he one day, we all be freestyling and stuff. And he gave me a tape. So when he gave me the tape, you know what I'm saying? I popped it in the house one day when I got to the house, you know what I'm saying? I listened to it. And I got to school, I was like, man, that's a song hard, but it was like, I'll go, ooh. I want a piece of pie. The pie too sweet. I want the meat too tough. I want to ride the bus. The bus too full. I rather ride the bull. You know, I was like, some things you just never forget. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that shit hard.
When you start making your connections going around, I know you be connected to a lot of other rappers and a lot of people.
All right, so this is a crazy story. I never told it, but I'm telling it here. So my mom and Snoop mom both worked at McDonnell Douglas in the cafeteria. So one day my mama came home and she told me and my brother, like, hey, we finna go to Snoop mama house. We like, Snoop who? And she like, Snoop Dogg. I'm like, get out of here. You don't know Snoop mama. Like, sure enough, she took us to 15th and Molino. Shouts out to Beverly Broadus, man. And she introduced us to, my late friend Bada Bing, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I think that was his mom passed, rest in peace.
Yeah. Miss Beverly passed as well, Joe Cool. But, she introduced me to her other son, Jerry, and the homie Eric Daniels, you know what I'm saying, who goes by E-Money. And, like, from then, we just developed, like, this family friendship, and we became more like family than friends. I don't know. My mama really paved the way for me to get to this position because, she paid that price. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was never because it was Snoop mama. It was because they was friends. They was friends first before, that cat ever got out the bag. Oh. And, I had to battle the homies when I first got to Snoop mama house. It was in Jerry's room, Snoop oldest brother. It was a room full of people. It was a bunch of heads in there, and we had to battle to get on our crew. So everybody battled you. If you stood, they put you in a corner, and it was 100 people coming at you. Yeah, look at your shoes, look at your face, look at your shirt, and you had to come back. You had to spit. You had to spit bars, and it was just like intense, like 8 Mile,
Yeah.
But then eventually, it became nah. Yeah, we need you, man. You on our crew, man. We need you. And Bing was one of the very rest in peace, man. It means a lot. He meant a lot to me because he always vouched for me. It was a blessing that he gave me his cosign because that was my segue out the streets was seeing that I could put my energy somewhere else because I didn't have no way else to channel it. When I decided to go solo, I linked up with Bishop Lamont. I linked up with Butch Cassidy. Yeah. Linked up with a gentleman by the name of Day One. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He does a lot of my mixing and mastering. Shouts out to Day One. And also Nate Dogg was one of the pioneers to come into our lives because he would come to our House of Blues shows and perform for free. When I told Butch Cassidy, I was like, man, he in charges. He was like, man, what? Oh, really? Like, man, that ain't like my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He charged for everything.
Yeah, I heard about Nate charged for everything.
He charged for everything. So him showing us love and doing that for the free, he showed his support from Dog Pound. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Snoop showed his support. Daz, Corrupt, Kevin Slow Jam and James. You know what I'm saying? W Balls. Yeah. We all just forged this family once I decided to step out from my group and, start to pursue music professionally, which was 2019. I dropped an album called Optamistic Pr1me when I got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. So it was like something that it was worth putting a pin on. It was just a simple fact that what was my purpose? What is my purpose in doing everything that I'm doing? God just kind of guided my steps from my mama's decision, being who she was friends with and how she blessed that kinship and how I nurtured the relationships unknowingly getting to this pipeline where I'm at right now, whereas I got so much positive support of professionals and platinum artists and millionaires, etc. And that's not what it's about. But when you do step from the streets and you do step from school, you're going to be around these mocks of people. So the best thing that you could do is know what you want to do with your life now. Those millionaires, those platinum artists, those professionals, those entrepreneurs, now you're in that circle of proximity. Instead of the knuckleheads, the dope heads, the drug dealers, the pill poppers, the lean sippers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas still around all them. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, you can still do it. Yeah. But it's like once you step away from that, you got to step away from that.
Yeah.
You don't take it with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where that's at. You can't level that up. That is what it is.
Yeah, that's there for a reason. That's why it's at that level.
That's why it's good to vacation and sit there for a quick minute, simmer in it, and be like, all right, cool, I'm done cooking.
A whole new vacation, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But the vacation is you gotta look from a wide lens and see what God has already made your vacation. You being alive right now is a vacation. You just gotta figure out now where you gonna sit it at, where you gonna post it at. And don't be a runner, don't be a track star though. You know what I'm saying? Heaven, hey, yo, vacation spot is where you at. Cause think about all of the people in Ukraine right now. Wouldn't they want to be where we at? So we gotta take full advantage of where we at. We have to. For not just for us, but for the people that's sitting over there, and they are like, man, they don't know how lucky they are. So, you know, not to put a lens on what's going on overseas, but we got a battle right here that we need to figure out. And it's positive. It's a positive one, not a negative one, because we've been down and out. Now we just got to figure out how to uplift and come up.
All right, so look, what you got coming out next, or what you got coming with the music, man? Like, I know what I'm saying, like, we talking about music, we talked about, you know what I'm saying, everything else. Well, what's up with the music side, man? Like,
okay, so the music side, I got a record called I Thank God for That. I can't wait to release that. That's pretty much everything that we just discussed right here in that one song. I have also another record that I'm going to release. It's a gospel record called Hurt Nobody.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm singing on this one. So I'm doing the singing and I'm doing the rapping.
Okay. Showing a little different side real quick, huh?
Yeah. I Thank God for That is going to be rap, and Hurt Nobody's going to be singing. It's going to be on a level where it's like, dang, man, we got to listen to the words because we dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or we're rejoicing, or we're in a good space, and it's like, dang, he really saying some real stuff. You know, it takes like 6 months later. Like, dang, you know, like Andre 3000. Like,
recollect,
recollect. I was dancing to this, but listen to what he's saying. With the music side, I mean, I could rap circles around whoever. Yeah. But the reality is, what are you saying?
Hey, but look though. So this what we're gonna do. This what we're gonna do. This what we're gonna do. This what we're gonna do.
Hold on, y'all. I got a text from H2 Knockout. He
shouts out to H2.
H2 Knockout. He got his question of the day.
Let's go.
He said, "What advice do you have for the next generation? Kids coming up.
Advice.
Yeah, advice.
I think it's a device.
This question is for me.
Advice.
For you.
All right, advice.
I think the advice I got for the next generation is don't sleep on yourself.
Yeah.
This life that you're given, don't wait for somebody to give you the tools or give you the direction. You gotta look with that wide lens I was talking about and be like, where are the pros in my life? Where are the positive things in my life that are guiding me to being that man I want to be or that woman I want to be? And then you follow those positive lights. Those negative lights, they always gonna be there. But you got to put yourself in the mud so you could be that seed. So when the sun do shine, you grow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it do look dirty. It do look muddy. It do look nasty.
Yeah.
Right now. But it ain't always going to be that. Just look at yourself as the seed. It looks dark, and it looks like it ain't no way. But when that sun shine and it shines consecutively, you going to sprout.
Okay, man.
Live on Road Dogs TV.
Road Dogs TV. We're going to bring them back.
But before we go, though, let them know where to find you at one more time. All your ads. Any music?
Come on, yo. Bart Simpson, Lisa Simpson. Y'all got to turn around here. Yeah, so yeah, hit me up on my Linktree, on my Built From Scratch page, or my Optamistic Pr1me page on Instagram. If you follow Doc, you know what I'm saying, you follow the Hustle Holix, you already going to find me there. So, you know what I'm saying, click the link in the bio. You're going to find the merch, Built From Scratch, Cali Fresh. You know, lace yourself up, lace your family up. There's also a payment method on there where you don't got to pay all up front. You can break it down into payments, but you can still get your merch. I'm making everything accessible for everybody that is following this program. By the end of it, you're going to see the music videos. You're going to have some links linked up. You know, follow me for advice. Follow me for, you know, any motivation. I'm optimistic, so my door is always open to anybody that want to judge, say something negative, say something positive. Just say something, though, man. Don't be no ghost.
Yeah. Live on Road Dogs TV, baby. Jeffko, Doc Holla, out of the Doc Holla.
My cousin.
Optamistic Pr1me. We're on the Heavenly Trip to Hell. We out of here.